Hey there, folks. So this is the second Winston box unboxing, or as Trunk Club would call it, the other half of your first shipment. I'm at this point in time, I don't know how the hell I feel on this product. When they made their pitch, they had this big guy dressed awesomely, looked fantastic. So I went in on the Kickstarter and I put the Kickstarter money in, and first, I got a box that looked almost identical to this, absolutely crushed to all hell. And when I opened it up, a dress shirt that I probably would not wear to the office, and a pair of khaki pants so generic you couldn't tell them apart from this pair of khaki pants that I purchased from Belk at a very similar price point. So Winston Box came along. They said, "Well, we're gonna be Trunk Club for big men, Trunk Club for the big and tall." Except the thing is, kids, Trunk Club gives you 4 pieces in your first shipment. You all sent me half of a look, so I'm kind of curious to see what's in here. I have the uninspiring shirt and the painfully generic khaki pants, so I'm looking to see what we're going to be complementing this with. I'm apparently one of, I think, 3 people at this point in time who's also doing reviews on the Winston box on YouTube, and the feedback that I'm getting pretty much all around seems to be a big yawn. So I don't know. I'm going to open this box and I'm going to see. I have the option as one of the 3-box Kickstarters to go in on this for I think another year. But man, unless there's something really spectacular in this, or unless there's something really spectacular in the 3rd box, I think this is going to be a very limited series. So let's look at the other half of my full look. So the first thing we see, of course, you also have to understand that the look they said, the look they sent was a kind of a baby blue button-down shirt and a pair of khaki pants. So what we have here, I'm just going to move the box out of the side for a second, is a long sleeve green polo with a gray collar, and it looks like gray sleeves. Not really sure how I'm feeling about this. So I'm just kind of showing off the whole piece here. I don't know. This has the one comment they made was, in their original sales pitch was, guys, don't you hate it when you go into the Walmart and you see generic clothes, a generic polo shirt, generic khakis? Well, I now have a generic polo shirt that pretty much looks like it came off the rack of a Walmart. By the sizing, I will give them this. Winston box, the pants were a little small, and that seems to be a trend that I've heard from other people. I have a few friends who on social media I got to join the Kickstarter. They do not do unboxing videos, but once I got mine, we all kind of came together and had a huddle, and the overall opinion seems to be that the pants were running a little small, the shirts were running a little small. I'll at least give them this. The shirt here looks like it should fit with no problems. I don't see a size sewn on it, but I should be in the 3X range. I'm not really feeling the look. I like the color. Don't get me wrong. This green is absolutely amazing. Yeah, what the hell? You know what? The joy of unboxing videos, I can be a little spontaneous. The grand irony is, usually when I'm in front of a webcam, I'm removing my clothes. We're doing the opposite here. And we're also understanding that I do have on an Oxford shirt. Oh shit, hold that thought. Well, I have an Oxford shirt, so it's kind of restricting the shirt itself. I mean, you know, it fits. Kind of holding it over me, I thought it'd be a little bigger, a little baggier, a little something, and I gotta say, this is generic, man. I mean, come on. You guys couldn't even, like, put your little derby hat here as, like, an embroidered logo or something? I mean, come on, you know, really. This is a painfully generic shirt that looks like I pulled it off the rack at the big and tall section of a Kmart or the big and tall section of a Walmart or ordered on King Size Direct for cheaper. So let's look at the other part of our complete look. The other part of our complete look, let's see, is a cardigan. It is a gray cardigan. It is a gray collared cardigan, but I'm not quite sure if the collars should fold or not. My gray collared cardigan kind of looks like the wardrobe that a woman would wear on, like, you know, it's kind of like dad wardrobe meets temptress alien on a cheesy 70s sci-fi show. I mean, come on, look at this collar here. I can't remember her name. Oh God, the woman in the 1980 Flash Gordon who played Aurora. You know, it's kind of like it's got this high collar on it. I'll give it a try on. Before I do that, there is a letter in here, and I'm pretty sure it's not going to open with "Sorry, we sent shitty clothes last time." And I'm pretty sure it's also not going to say "Sorry that we're handing out generic shit." Let's see what we have here. My mixed shirt. This isn't your run-of-the-mill long-sleeve polo shirt. Really? Kind of looks like it. This is crafted from 100% peak Pima cotton. And then we give it a little bit of a stylish twist with contrasting collars and cuffs. Yes, because nobody has ever done that before. Most collars on polo shirts are made from polyester, but we went with the thicker cotton collars for a nicer look. Sweetie face, putting lipstick on a pig still makes it a pig. Oink oink. We added stretchy knit fabric ribbing on the cuffs so you can move the sleeves up or down as it gets warmer. Yeah, I'll give the longevity on the elasticity maybe about 2 or 3 washings before I start getting wizard sleeves. My mixed sweater. Made from rich French terry fabric. This is one of our favorite pieces this month. You know what? I'm almost curious, the other people who are getting the letters, I'm kind of curious to see how many favorite pieces they have each month. As you probably already noticed, the color of the sweater complements the collars and cuffs of your polo shirt. This was by design. You can dress the sweater down by wearing it over a basic t-shirt and your favorite pair of jeans, or you can dress it up with a nice collared shirt, and a pair of slacks. If you received a classic box from last month, you already know the look and colors coordinate perfectly with the shirt and pants you received. Please note the instructions. French terry is a bit of a delicate fabric, and the fact this has lycra in it means that heat is a natural enemy. This sweater should be laid flat to dry. What comes next? More generic punishment. If you stay with the mixed category, you can expect to find a pair of joggers along with 1 to 2 items. That's right, some of you will be receiving 3 items next month. Well, Merry fucking Christmas. It's not like we couldn't do this in the first box. It's not like we couldn't do this in the second box. And frankly, if we're getting jogging pants next month, hell no. I think it is time to change my category up. Thank you for your recent order of the Winston box. We appreciate your trust in our company, and we'll do our best to meet and hopefully exceed your expectations. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach us at blah, 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 whatever. So let's try this cardigan on and see. And I guess the first thing that I'm going to do when I finish this is send an email to Winston and see what my other options are. I thought that I had chosen a dressier option. I'll give him this. The cardigan, at least, the 3X, it feels baggy. Yes, I know you're getting a shot of my waist and torso here. My alien temptress collar. Again, I don't know if this is supposed to fold down. It doesn't really look like it. Maybe it does. Let's. There we go, man. That's a little better. I'm kind of at a loss here. You know, when I grew up as a kid, I used to watch the old Looney Tunes cartoons, and there was a moment when Bugs Bunny would do something to Elmer Fudd or whoever else he was tormenting in the cartoon, and Bugs would pull a fast one on him, and the character would look at the camera, and suddenly their head would morph into a jackass or into a sucker. And I'm kind of feeling like that character right now. This was really not. This was not what Winston Box promised. Again, if you take a look at their Facebook page, their banner, they've got this big spread with stuff, all of these things. If you take a look at, their marketing photography, the guy looks really, really, really well dressed. This just is not. So, yeah, like I said, I may switch categories. I will switch categories. This is not dressy. I would definitely not wear this shirt to the office. The pants that I got last month, maybe the shirt that I got last month, maybe if I wore the cardigan over it and kind of hid that patch effect. Like I said, you guys dropped the ball, man. If you had even done something like embroidered your crest on the breast, that would have done something to dress this pig up. But what you've given me, basically, again, I could go to King Size Direct and get this, and I could probably get it for maybe 2/3 of the price, if that. So, yeah. Winston Box number 2. Just about as bad as the first. I don't know what else to say beyond that. I guess, when you play the subscription box game, you're going to kind of pull a dud now and then. If you go back last year and watch my Dapper Box unboxing video, Dapper Box was a dud. Unfortunately, it's looking like Winston Box is turning into an equal dud, which is very sad. But, what the hell. So anyway, I will be back whenever they get this third box ready. Given their turnaround time for the first box, I am not going to be holding my breath. So we'll see. Anyways, take care, folks. Stay safe.